Hello and welcome back. My name is Daniel and we're doing a series of tutorials about Patternade. At this point we are going to look at how to add a dart. So we would like to look at adding a dart to the front here. Now this is a t-shirt front, so you wouldn't usually add darts to that, but so darts are normally for fitted bodices, but we're going to do it anyway just for the demo. So when we click we would like to add a dart for the bust. So we click the area we would like to add a dart, and you can see that a little black point appears. That's wherever we click a line, a little black dot appears, and that's the marker for any modifications we make to that line will happen there. And when we see on the bottom right hand corner here, we see that the marker includes some measurements. So we can see that it says it's 13.6 from the previous and 6.9 to the next. And the previous is the top point there, and the next is the bottom. And we know that because the points are always clockwise. So previous is the earlier point in the clock, and next is the next point in the clock. So I can modify that there, and I'm going to change that from 13 to make it 12. And you can see that the point moves up. Actually, let's make it 14. Now, with that point correctly placed, I'm going to use the Actions panel here and click Add Dart. When I click Add Dart, it's asking me for a width. I'm going to add 2 centimeters there, and I'm going to make that a depth of 8. After clicking OK, we see that a dart has been added, and a point on the other side was added as well. That's the point of rotation for the piece, for the nuts, because as we add a dart, the other parts of the piece are moved to accommodate. So we're not changing the length of that line, we are just splitting it and moving it apart. I'm going to do that again so that we see it again. This time I'm adding it, and we're going to notice that there is no point on the top side there, but a point will get added for the rotation of the dart. This can make patterns a little bit more complicated, so it's important that we know what we're doing at this point. I'm going to click Add Dart, and this time we're going to make a width of 3 and a depth of 20. Those are just random points. Once we've created that, we see that a knot got added at the opposite point, and that is for the other points to rotate around. So now I'm going to just move that dart point a little bit closer, so we can manually modify the dart at this point. And also we can click on the dart handles and we get the control panels for the dart. Now it's changed to 32 and the width is 3. If I were to change that to 5, we'll watch all the points of the pattern move to accommodate, and we saw that happen just there. I'm going to make that back to 3. Now, if I zoom in on a dart now, we can see that it is possible to break things. We can move the dart in a way that you can't sew that together. So it's very important that if you're editing a dart, you're ensuring that your handles, the arms of the dart, are the same length. So if you're making changes like that, it's important to make sure that your dart will close and be sewable at the end of the day. So there we go. That is how we add darts to a pattern. Thanks a lot.